Nestled in the picturesque Australian Alps, you'll find Falls Creek, a ski resort and winter sports haven that offers everything you need for an unforgettable snow-filled holiday. With over 450 hectares of skiable terrain, 92 runs, and 21 lifts, the resort is a popular destination for skiers and snowboarders of all skill levels. But there's more to Falls Creek than just skiing and snowboarding. From snowshoeing, cross-country skiing and tobogganing to après-ski activities, there's something for everyone at Falls Creek. Today, in this video, we'll go through a complete overview of Falls Creek and cover everything from the history, the resort zones, the lift, the terrain, lift ticket pricing, lodging, the après scene, and the location. If you've visited Falls Creek, let us know your thoughts in the comments. And if you want to learn more, keep watching or check out Falls Creek, along with plenty of other ski resorts on our website, snowstash.com. Falls Creek was originally a cattle grazing area in the Victorian Alps. In the earliest 20th century, a group of skiers from Melbourne discovered the area and started using it for skiing. In the 1930s, the Victorian Ski Club built a ski lodge at Falls Creek at the base area, and it became a popular winter destination. Falls Creek Ski Resort officially opened in 1957 and quickly became one of Australia's premier ski destinations. In the 1960s and 70s, Falls Creek continued to grow and develop, as well as hosting several major ski competitions, including the Australian National Championships and World Cup. Today, Falls Creek is one of the most visited ski resorts in the region and is home to a bustling winter village and is the only place in Australia where you can ski and snowboard next to the largest alpine lake in the country. Falls Creek has 3 distinctive zones, which all offer great terrain and riding throughout the whole entire season. Above both of the village areas, runners will find a collection of trails to suit all skill levels. The largest zone at the resort is the lakeside region, which is all south-facing and holds better snow conditions throughout the season. The last major zone at Falls Creek is an area known as the Maze. This is predominantly an advanced-only region, packed full of challenging terrain and tree runs. For beginners, Falls Creek offers a great range of terrain, with 17% of the runs classified green, aka easiest. These runs are wide, gentle, and perfect for those who are looking to take on skiing and snowboarding. The beginner terrain is predominantly located at the top of the Cloud9 lift, where you will find the ski school and dedicated learner zones. Once you are ready, you can take on Wombat's Ramble, which is Victoria's longest beginner trail and is home to Falls Creek night skiing. Intermediate skiers and snowboarders will find plenty to enjoy at Falls Creek. There is over 60% of the trails classified as blue. These runs are varied and offer a good mix of groomed runs, off-piste skiing and mogul fields. The intermediate terrain is spread out across the resort, but mostly found around Scott's Chair and Ruin Castle, as well as some perfectly groomed runs, which can be found at the summit region of the ski resort, which is just above the village bowl. Advanced skiers and snowboarders will love the challenging terrain found at Falls Creek. There is 23% of the runs classified as black or double black. These runs are steeper and more technical and offer plenty of an opportunity for challenging tree runs. The advanced terrain is predominantly located in the Summit Bowl area or to another area known as the Maze, which is the far northwest region of the resort. Falls Creek is home to 16 lifts, which are a collection of express and fixed grip quads, some pommer lifts, as well as some triples, and a magic carpet. This lift infrastructure is well placed to ensure crowds are spread out nicely around the resort. The only major chokehold we're very experienced at Falls Creek is the bottom of the Drover's Dream, which is the base of the most popular beginner trail, as well as the Tower's Chair, which again is the base of the most popular intermediate trail. Our favourite lift at Falls Creek would have to be the legendary International Pommer, that is a gateway to the Maze and offers the longest vertical at Falls Creek. Springtime laps on International is a favourite pastime, not just of ours, but of many riders at Falls Creek. Falls Creek is home to the best terrain parks in Victoria, plus they are perfectly positioned to take in the glorious views of the lake. The Panorama Park is set up on the left-hand side of Drover's Dream and offers small to large features with exceptional flow. During the later stages of the season, the Castle Terrain Park is established under the ruined Castle Chair. This large to extra large terrain park is home to some serious jumps and is on par with the competition-worthy slopestyle course. All riders will need a lift ticket to access the lifts and terrain at Falls Creek, with the lift pass giving you complete access to the whole resort. A single adult lift ticket will range between $180 Australian to $200 Australian, which is about $125 US, whilst the child lift ticket will range anywhere from $100 Australian to $110 Australian, which is around $75 USD as per the time of filming. The real cost saving can be found with an Epic Pass, for which Falls Creek is fully owned and operated by Vail Resorts. The Epic Australia Pass will cost anywhere from $899 to $1,100, depending on how far in advance you purchase, and the pass will be paid off with 5 to 6 trips. Epic Pass holders get unlimited access to Falls Creek, Hotham, and Perisher in Australia during the winter snow season. During the northern winter, Epic Pass holders can head north and use their Epic Pass in Japan, Canada, Europe, and of course, North America. The Aussie ski season will kick off during the Queen's Birthday long weekend and go through to the first weekend of October. This is obviously conditions permitting. The last few years we've seen a strong system move through just before opening weekend. However, typically the opening weekends are just a single lift with a single wide trail, perfect for locals to get back on snow, but not exactly worth making a trip for. The peak of the season is in July, during the school holidays, and during this time you'll find the best winter conditions across August and September. From mid-September onwards, the sun comes out, which is perfect spring conditions for the last few weeks, all the way through to closing in October. Falls Creek is the most established ski resort in Victoria, with the best on-mountain ski village, in our opinion, which is a hub of amenities. There are 2 central hubs that offer lift tickets, food, beverage options, as well as somewhere to keep you warm on those stormy days. Out and about in the resort, you'll find a great central lodge at Cloud9, which is an amazing spot for lunch. Smaller kiosk-style food and beverage options can be found at the base of Towers Lift as well as Scott's Lift. Falls Creek is home to undoubtedly the best on-snow accommodation in all of Australia. The village sits at 1,500 metres, which means during the peak of the season, all the accommodation is ski in, ski out. While staying on the mountain has its perks, it does come at a cost, with a 1-bedroom apartment typically costing around $800 per night. Those looking to save a little on their accommodation can find a more budget-friendly option down in the nearby town of Mount Beauty or Bright. This will mean that you need to drive about an hour up and down to the resort each day. Looking for the best après scene in Australia? You'll find that at Falls Creek, thanks to the expansive patio at St. Falls Hotel, which is located at the base of the Halley's Comet Express lift. On the weekends, live DJs have the crowd enjoying the sunshine with the perfect lo-fi techno, or if that's not your scene, there are plenty of bars with a live band playing. After day on the slopes, there's nothing better than relaxing and enjoying some après-ski activities. Falls Creek has a variety of restaurants, cafes and bars where you can unwind and refuel. Whether you're in the mood for a cozy fireside dinner or a lively evening of drinks and dancing, Falls Creek has something for everyone. Falls Creek is the most remote ski resort in Victoria. However, that is something that keeps the crowds away. Situated near the only alpine lake in the state, the resort is easily accessed from a well-maintained road just an hour up the mountains from Mount Beauty, or 1.5 hours from Bright. Visitors coming from Melbourne will be set up for a 4.5 hour drive, which is a bit too long for a day trip. However, we think you need a whole weekend to really experience Falls Creek. Those coming in from New South Wales will be looking at a 5.5 hour drive from Canberra or 7.5 hours from Sydney. Falls Creek is not only our favourite ski resort in Victoria, but it's also what we would call our home resort. We are typically up at Falls Creek for around 15 days of a season, and there's just something that keeps us coming back. Whether you're a first-time skier or snowboarder, an advanced rider, or someone who has just simply wanted to experience a picture-perfect alpine setting, we would recommend Falls Creek. What do you think about Falls Creek? Have you been? Is it on your bucket list? Let us know in the comments, and make sure you check out all of the other ski resorts across Australia at our website, snowstash.com.